Hey guys, Hammer back. I am super excited to show off this new collection I got. First, we should talk about Mercari. Um, I got a coupon from Mercari for listing, and I think it was like if you listed 22 or more, you got $25 off of 100. If you listed something under that, you got $20 off of 90, and I'm not exactly sure what the others were, but I was just going to list stuff anyway, so it wasn't like I was trying to get the $25 off of 100, but I was listing stuff anyway. It was during quarantine while we were stay at home, and so I was listing a bunch anyway, so I just happened to get it. I thought I could add stuff to my cart and then pay at once and use it, but it set off of one item. So I was left trying to figure out what is there that I could find out there for over $100. So I actually ended up adding a listing myself for a Blu-ray lot for $100 just to try to entice people like me who were looking for the $100, $25 off $100, so then they could get it for $75. And I did end up selling 40 Blu-rays for $90. Um, it was some stuff I picked up at Dollar Tree and some stuff that I had bought cheap. So I mean, I made a little bit of money, and I just moved some stuff to clear off the shelf a little bit. Didn't make a ton on it, but basically, I had to get some money back to afford this set that I bought. But anyway, this set goes for 200 new. Um, I paid right about $2 for each movie in it. I typically that's what I pay for any lots that I buy. Like I only want to pay $2 per movie. Um, so even with this being a kind of prestigious set, I was able to get it for under $2 a movie. It is used. Uh, it does have some damage, but I think that's more just the fault of the way it's made rather than who had it. Like I've noticed myself that this is kind of a hard set to take care of properly. I'm not really sure how to store it to best preserve it. But anyhow, I'm sure you're getting tired of hearing me ramble. So here's what it is. It is the best of Warner Brothers 50 film collection. Um, it is number it's numbered, and this is number 133 of 50,000. So that's a pretty early number. That's pretty cool to have one that early. Um, Now, I took the books that keep these out of here because they would normally sit right here. Um, the digital code is already used. The person who had this actually used the code. Let's see here. Oh, it's just blank. Yeah, so it's that one. Okay. So we'll take a look at what's in here. Okay, so yeah, this is like this is a poster of a certain person's art, I believe. Um, Bill Gold created Warner Brothers' most memorable movie posters from Casablanca to J. Edgar. So this is just kind of the work of Bill Gold. look at it. A little bit of a look at it. So that's pretty cool. And then these are still sealed, so I haven't opened them, but you got these little, like, I don't know, what is that, like a 5x7 type? And Space Cowboys is this back one, and A Star is Born. So, pretty cool stuff there. I don't know, maybe I'll open those mini posters at some point, but... And you can see there's a little bit of wear down here at the edges. This thing is super heavy with the books in it. You'll see the books here in a minute, but I don't know. I hate that it looks like this, but I understand why it does, because it's really, really heavy. So this is a book that has 25 Blu-rays in it. And it's pretty heavy. So I do understand lugging this around with 2 of those in it, that why it would end up like that. So I'll just go through these, maybe comment on the ones that I've seen, but really a lot of these I have not seen, so I'm excited to start taking a look at these. So here's the first page. It gives you a rundown of what's in here. Yeah, okay, so it has an asterisk next to the movies that won Best Picture. It looks like about 7 of these did. So the first is Grand Hotel, and they just, I won't pull these out on all of them, but just right like that. And then they just slide back in. These do stay in there pretty good at least, but it also kind of makes it hard to pull them out. So Mutiny on the Bounty. Sorry, I'm trying to... Wizard of Oz. Classic, obviously, Wizard of Oz. Gone with the Wind. The Maltese Falcon. That's one I've seen. That's pretty good. Mrs. Miniver. Casablanca. I've never seen that, to be honest. I know that's crazy, but... Treasure of Sierra Madre. I feel like I've started this and haven't finished it. Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job of showing this, but it's also kind of like I'm worried I'm going to tear the book up holding it up like this. Streetcar Named Desire. American in Paris. Singing in the Rain. I have not seen that. Gigi. North by Northwest. I have not seen this. If you watched my Hitchcock video, you know that I mentioned that in that video. Well, that I had it in another collection. Ben-Hur. Wait, what's going on there? Oh, huh. I guess Ben-Hur is on 2 discs. How the West Was Won. Dr. Zhivago. Cool Hand Luke. I feel like I've seen that, but I'm not sure. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Bullet. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I actually watched that one last night. Dirty Harry. A Clockwork Orange. That's a great film. The Exorcist. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. And Superman the movie. So that's the end of the first book. And this one, the spine. If you can see here, the spine is basically intact on that one. You can see on this one that the spine, maybe you can't tell like that. There we go, like that. You can tell the spine is busted on this one, so that's kind of disappointing, but... And so, let's see, how many Best Picture winners do we have in the second? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it looks like we got 7 in the second set, too. Starts with The Shining. Great film. Chariots of Fire. Risky Business. I've not seen that. I need to. Amadeus. The Color Purple. Lethal Weapon. Full Metal Jacket. Driving Miss Daisy. I've not seen that, but I know I would probably love that movie. Goodfellas. Unforgiven. The Bodyguard. Natural Born Killers. The Shawshank Redemption. The Matrix. Sorry, I was having trouble reading that one. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. $1 Million Baby. The Departed. The Dark Knight. The Hangover. The Blind Side. Sherlock Holmes. Inception. And a bonus disc that has Tales from the Warner Brothers Lot and the Warner Brothers Lot Tour. So there you have it. 50 film collection, Warner Brothers. I gotta say, for me, the last little bit, there's a lot of movies where it's kind of like, I mean, I don't know whether they should have been in here or whether they should have been done differently. Like, so Harry Potter, the first Harry Potter's in here, right? It's the only Harry Potter. The Lord of the Rings is in here, but has all 3. Now, I do think that those 3 are regarded closer to each other, and like they're more similar in quality than the Harry Potter movies, maybe. And I'm glad we don't have like, 7 or 8 Harry Potter movies in here. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad for that, but it is curious though, because then when you see like The Dark Knight, you only have the one Batman movie. I think they made the right call. Like, I don't have the Lord of the Rings movies, so it's nice just to go ahead and get them in this set. And I do have the Batman trilogy. I almost wish Dark Knight just hadn't been in here, and I don't know, maybe something else was in here. Is there any Warner Brothers snubs that you guys thought of that you think should be in here? But anyway, I'm super excited to have this. I definitely need to check out a bunch of these. Bullet for sure, I gotta see. Like I said, Casablanca, Gone with the Wind even, I haven't seen. Definitely a lot of classics I've not seen in this group, so happy to have it. I don't know, let me know. What do you think I should check out on here? What are your favorites? What would you take out? What would you put in? I love those hypothetical type questions. So um, go ahead and chime in on that in the comments. And if you don't mind, thumbs up. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.